We're doing a Safety Third live show in Norwalk, Connecticut. Kevin won't be there, and Nigel might not be there. It's going to be me, Michael, and Alan Pan.
Wait, why is Kevin not there?
He has to go to a wedding. So if you're in the area, Friday the 24th, and Onecom will be at the NHRL building and Safety Third Live. Tickets are like, it's cheap. What, $30 or something? We'll see you there.
William, Kevin, Nigel.
Are you recording? What's up?
Wait,
This is our theme song.
Don't go to Cat Warehouse. We had this. There's a. Do I even? Yeah, I should say something about Cat Warehouse.
Just go to Cat Warehouse for this cat.
Don't go to Cat Warehouse right now. We had to shut it down. Something horrible happened.
What happened?
Something went really wrong with
Forklift
the order
accident?
fulfillment system, and 500 orders did not get fulfilled.
What?
Yeah. So.
Huh.
We know about it. It's not a long story, but I don't want to tell it to you. It's kind of embarrassing. If you ordered something on Cat Warehouse and you haven't gotten it, we'll fix that.
Is the stuff's going to get shipped though?
It will be made right.
Okay. It's not like the order fulfillment warehouse blew up or anything.
No, I don't know exactly what happened.
Some computer,
But I
Yeah.
think we may have been selling stuff that was not in stock because it never got disabled.
Ooh, okay.
And so we either have to go and make that inventory and then ship it, or just cancel and refund the orders.
Mm.
So what if I went
Who
to
are
Cat
you?
Warehouse? Oh yeah, Hi, I'm Tommy. And last week,
Shit, I forgot. We haven't had a guest in such a
I
long
know,
time.
yeah. And usually we forget to introduce our guests too.
Yeah.
the last time I've been on a podcast was like years ago.
Which podcast were you on?
Was Tyler Stallman?
What the hell is that?
He's a filmmaker, YouTuber.
Okay.
He's a nice dude.
Which podcast is better, his or ours?
You
can say his. You can totally say his.
I watched this one.
Okay.
Okay. So who's this better?
Sometimes.
Is this like NASCAR? You watch it because it's like shitty and
no, this one's nice.
Okay, thank you.
Well, the lighting is nice in this one.
Yeah. So our guest today, our first guest in quite a while, is Tommy Calloway. Do we have a round of applause button, John? God, what a fucking C-list production. Oh, I can hear it. Is it cheering or just applause? It's applause.
Yeah.
Tommy helped us. What do you do? Well, wait. What do you do? Okay.
Complicated.
Yeah, it's common. So on YouTube, you make videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
About I would say just like filmmaking and equipment and technology.
Yeah, I've done like solar and generators and things like that.
You basically figured out a way, like, from my perspective, you figured out a way to get a bunch of really expensive free shit from companies that should cost, like, how much money of equipment do you think you've gotten for the reviews that you do on YouTube?
Definitely in the 6-figure range.
Like that's
wow.
And is it stuff that you need, or does it just start to accumulate? Because I think I know which one it is.
It kind of accumulates.
It's
in
like
fact, some of it's here.
Yeah.
So you get all this free crap, and then you're just like, what do I do with all of it?
Yes. So I guess my story on YouTube started with I wanted to kind of build out my studio using reviews as the vehicle to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a couple of lights, and companies, I reviewed them, and then companies saw those videos and they said, hey, you review lights. Nobody else reviewed lights.
Yeah.
Nobody really cares about lighting, at least on YouTube for the most part. And so then my inbox started flooding with emails of companies that wanted to send me more lights. So I was like, yeah, just send them. And so I started reviewing a bunch of lights, and I wanted cameras.
Yeah.
But
that's hard to get.
Companies wouldn't send me cameras. So I then sold some of the lights that I was done with to buy cameras and then tripods. And then, so I kind of treated it like a business. And then eventually I had more stuff that I knew what to do with. In fact, I met Alan and,
I know Alan. I've heard
he sold lights to him. And then we went and hung out some
through YouTube or like Facebook Marketplace or something.
No, we just met somehow. And then I sold him some lights, and then we had a beer at some Mexican restaurant. And then we became friends.
Cool.
Uh,
The
Is that
same
how you met
restaurant that we
us?
went to?
different one.
Okay.
Different one.
Wait,
It was
how did
supposed to
we
be one.
meet?
Oh, the ice chest.
Yeah, but like,
We
how did
did-
that happen? Because that was 2017 or 2018 that you built for. I think that must have been earlier in your YouTube channel.
Yeah, that was earlier. So before I was interested in like lighting and stuff, I was trying to do STEM engineering type things.
Mhm.
And I realized one, that you guys are like way smarter than me and or just are able to concentrate on a project. And
That's a
get
very
something done.
interesting way to describe either of Kevin or I.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
More
If we concentrate better than you, your shit's
all right,
rocked,
so-
bro.
I was trying to do science content, and your guys' content was just way better than mine. And
Okay.
I suppose my like magnum opus project, I don't know if that's
Yeah.
right, was
Magna cum laude. Magna cum latte. How do they
Sure.
say it?
Magnetron.
Magnetron.
my
lattice?
magnetron project. Was so I saw you had done the remote control shopping cart. And
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome. And I was like, oh man, I want to challenge him to like shitty battle bots. And so then I spent like 4 months building this ice chest in my free time. Had a flamethrower on it.
With the same wheels. It was like a remote control ice chest.
Yeah, it was the same kind of
Yeah.
wheels, and then I added a flamethrower to it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I challenged you to shitty battle bots. And
You just sent me an email?
yeah, I just emailed you.
Oh. God, I don't I remember everything except the like how it started.
Yeah, I think actually, I don't know if I think we met before that.
At VidCon or
It
something?
was at VidCon.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but you had known me from, I think we like emailed back and forth. a few times.
I kind of remember that video. It was like in a parking lot somewhere, right?
It was in next
The
to where you were
yeah,
living.
in front of the house.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, when my battle bot
Yeah.
made contact with yours, all the welds immediately fell apart.
Exploded.
And then we spent the rest of the day trying to fix the bot so we could have a real battle.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of like how we became friends.
A full day of welding. It was the fumes.
Yeah.
You really do make the best friendships high on welding, gas and fumes.
hmm
I think that I strongly agree with that statement.
Oh, he pulled it up. Look at that.
Yeah.
that was my little project.
God, that's sick.
Yeah.
No one builds stuff like that on YouTube anymore. Or now they kind of do, but just people don't watch it, I feel like.
Oh man, I look so much younger.
What happened?
I started working out.
Sad.
Oh,
Now your
so
jaw's still
so
chiseled.
you started making videos about lighting and stuff like that. How long was it before you started getting emails asking like you to do product reviews?
Like a
After
week?
one video.
One video.
Like the next week?
That's insane.
Immediately.
Okay, I got a question for
Did
you.
you even have any subscribers? Or like, did that video do really well?
No. The
Probably
videos,
thousands of views, maybe?
maybe a couple hundred.
Hundreds of views?
So when I was done with all the lighting stuff and like filmmaking, because I had built out my studio and I was like done. I didn't need any more stuff. I have best cameras, the best everything. I don't need any more. I have more
Yeah.
lights than most like professionals. And I'm just like a dude in the studio.
Yeah, and I feel like to really make things clear, like every light that I have that like all my YouTube videos have been filmed on are lights that I got from you.
Yeah, years ago.
I still use them.
They're good lights.
It's just what I have and I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, so I was done with all of that, and then I went and bought one of the like a used EcoFlow Delta Pro, and I made a video about that, and it got like 900 views.
And you start getting emails from
Same
that.
thing.
And then Anchor saw that video, and
Yeah.
then they immediately offered to send me a bunch of stuff and sponsor the video.
Okay, do you have to pay taxes on any of this stuff? Because like some of these units are like thousands of dollars.
You're supposed to.
Okay, and you did,
You're supposed to.
right? And you did.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
nice.
I did.
I mean, like if it's for like, because this is the part I don't understand of any of like this crap. Like if someone wants you to review a thing,
Yeah.
and they have to send it to you.
Yeah. So there's a few ways they can send it to you. Usually they send it as marketing material, and they say
Yeah.
the value is like $50.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much it cost them to make these products, so I
Yeah.
can't refute that.
But they need it for like it's required for making the product. And like you could send it back, but like what if they just like don't want it? They don't like. Are you just supposed to be stuck with it? A thing like you have to get rid of it, or you have to pay taxes on it. Like it feels like if it's necessary for the production, do you have to? Yeah, like if it was a car, maybe like that kind of would make sense.
Well, some of the companies that want you to work with them for
Yeah.
videos is they want to send you the product to make the video, and then you send it
That's
back.
oh yeah.
And
I think maybe they say that to get around the tax thing.
perhaps,
Oh,
Yeah.
and then they don't ask for it back.
But a lot of the in the filmmaking world, when I was doing those kinds of videos,
Yeah.
like there was nothing in it for me
Right.
because I mean, I do this video and no one's going to buy like a $3,000 light
Right.
from a YouTube video. Like they're going to go tell their, you know, their director or their gaffer or whatever, go buy 5 of these lights or go rent them from this rental house.
Yeah.
And only like 900 people or so are like actually searching for that light. And that's how I make the videos.
That's like a very niche, like a very powerful audience.
It's super niche.
Yeah. But I bet you like each one of those 900 people has like multiple orders of magnitude more likelihood to consume the product that they're watching.
Yeah.
Like if you have 900 views on a lighting video about a specific light, every single one of those people, I think this is something that's like grossly misunderstood on the internet, is lots of views is like not better marketing. Like at all.
Yeah.
Like ever, never ever. If anything, it's worse because you're trying to reach a really broad audience. So unless your product is like a really broad product, like I don't know, what's like air, credit cards, right? Like it's better to find someone that has like a lower view count, but every person watching it is like into that one thing. Like the return is going to be way more effective.
Like, yeah, I guess you could call me like a niche creator.
Yeah.
I've niched down a few different times. And the difference when so companies would send lights, right? And that's all they would send. And
Right.
I couldn't get a sponsorship out of it. It was challenging to like find the motivation to keep making videos. And then I did that EcoFlow video. And the first question that so I got a flood of emails after doing the one for Anchor. They always ask me immediately, "What's your rate?"
Mm-hmm. $1
And
million.
I was like, I don't know. That's not a question I'm used to answering. And so I just kind of came up with a number and they're happy to pay it. And I always try to remain honest. And I say, hey, like if I
How
find
much? So
anything
that was
negative,
how much was that with that like first EcoFlow video? What did you tell them when they asked for the rate?
$2,500.
Okay, I think that's like a thing that like a lot of people online. It's like you don't have any idea. Like there's not really a ballpark of like I remember when the first ad we ever did, I think was for like one of the cooking ones was a Blue Apron. No, it wasn't. It was before that. I think we did the Blue Apron one, or maybe we might not have done it, but I think that was the first offer, maybe. And I was sitting there, and it's like this is just sort of like two morons in a studio apartment that's been turned into a machine shop, and this like company's like, hey, you know, we'll sponsor video. Like, what's the rate? And I was like, I don't fucking know.
I know. Why didn't you tell me what a good rate is?
Right. Like
Yeah.
you start, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think I like sat down and just sort of back calculated, like there's a spreadsheet somewhere that we had a
is.
shared spreadsheet between like me, Hacksmith, you were on there.
I was on there.
Kevin,
Yeah.
Peter Sreeple, I think Nigel was on there too. God, it feels like a long time ago now.
And then Mark Rober came in and told us what he gets. And we were like,
no, we're doing something wrong.
no.
We're doing something terribly wrong. But it was like they was thinking about, you know.
but
like,
that's back when we were all getting the same amount
Yeah.
of views. Like Mark wasn't getting the kind of views he was getting today.
This was like in the hundreds
Yeah.
of thousands, millions of views.
Yeah,
like,
he just had a better manager at the
Yeah.
time than us or something like that.
he just
So
sells well.
I think that's why you started that management
Yeah.
company.
Yeah, because we were so
Yeah.
tired of like dealing with ad agencies that would come in and do that. It's like, well, what's your rate? And you're like, well, like I think this, and so you're like, how do you calculate that? And it's like, okay, well, how much time are you gonna spend? But like there's you know, at no point in your life have you ever been told any of the like concepts of what content production advertising is worth.
People don't know how to ask for money.
Yeah, but also like how do you quantify the value of your audience?
Yeah.
Like how do you ask for like money that's worth your time
That's
and
how I
have
do
the
it.
confidence to
If I picked a number that would make it worth the amount of time that I think I would put into making that video worth it to me, you know, put in a couple weeks of my free time.
Yeah.
Just, you know, find a number that makes you comfortable and start asking for it. And,
Right.
You know, if the companies like the quality of your videos, they'll pay it.
I think the best way to get the only way to get the best deal is to be willing to say no. And so if somebody's coming to you and they say, hey, like, what's your rate? If you're willing to walk away from it and you don't really care,
You can't be desperate.
just, yeah, exactly. Go high. Say like, I don't know, $15,000.
Yeah.
And they'll come back and they're like, oh, sorry, we can't afford that. And he's like, what can you afford? And they say like 5,000. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I could make that work
I guess I could make that work
this time.
So with your battery banks that you have,
Yeah.
that's another good example of a product that, if people are searching for these battery banks, they're probably looking to make a purchase. So it's like, it's more
Mhm.
valuable.
That's how I buy stuff.
It
Yeah.
was a much better opportunity on YouTube as like an affiliate
Mhm.
because I mean, everyone that's trying to start a homestead, everyone that's afraid of a power outage,
Mhm.
especially with power insecurity in like California right now.
Yeah, power goes out here like way
Once,
too
twice
often.
a month.
It's
So-
really
yeah.
bad.
So instead of making videos for a sub niche of genre of filmmakers that understand lighting and also want to improve it,
Mm.
I started making videos for an audience that is everyone that wants power.
Everyone, literally everyone.
Yeah. You've gotten so many of these, you could probably power your entire street.
Do you know how I know you
Yeah.
have a ton of them? Is because I think I don't know, maybe half of them are like sitting in one of my shipping containers, and you have not asked for them back yet.
You've also
I've-
given
I've-
me 4 broken ones, and I fixed 2 of them.
What happened to
Good
the
job,
other
by
two?
the way.
They're just sitting in my trailer.
What was wrong with them?
The MOSFETs on the input stage blew up.
I don't like that. That
No,
scares me.
because you do the power overload test,
Yeah,
right?
so I'll overload them with like a bunch of electric kettles or like a whole bunch of super powerful lights.
It's a piece of copper wire.
Well, I mean, that's the way you would do it.
Oh, okay. A 10 ohm copper wire.
Yeah.
Well, the way a normal person would do it is like while they're camping, like they plug in a toaster and a kettle at the same
Yeah.
time and some other stuff.
It just explodes.
So that can fry them sometimes. So I try and do those tests on them, or I tried to when I was still reviewing a bunch of them.
I think that's everyone that you gave me was like an overload test failure. Yeah.
I think that's what
Yep.
it was.
So I was like looking up about these models and how to fix them, and I would always find your video with like this error code.
That's interesting. So when I go to an event like Open Sauce,
Mm.
nobody knows who I am except for mainly other creators who've watched my video either about lights or like a power bank.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah, you kind of are like an interesting position in the creator community where you are like, I feel like well known, like you're more famous with YouTubers than you are with the general audience.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Like everybody knows you
I
because
just kind of like to network
yeah,
and like meet people.
right.
I try to help out where I can. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah,
With
Amran-
open source and
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
brought all and Aperture provided all the lights for me to bring over and help fix your podcast because I saw the podcast
It's
last week.
bad. Yeah.
It was awful.
Our lights disappeared at Open Sauce. So we like, because we run so efficiently here at Sauce Plus and Open Sauce, these podcast cameras get used for like everything. And so the lights get torn down, the cameras get torn down. Like we're filming the Kevin show, which I don't think has gone out yet. No. We're filming the Kevin show, which is like a really shitty late night show with Kevin. It's like a really shitty late night show with a really shitty host.
emphasis on the really shitty.
And it's like, we'll just, use the podcast cameras for that. And so the lights just disappeared. And it's like, okay, what do? We just kind of set something up haphazardly to record the podcast. And it looks bad and it felt bad. And so it was like, hey, you want to help us?
Yeah, and so Amaran and Aperture were gracious enough. So I connected them because I reviewed lights for so long. I called my guy over there and I was like, hey, this is the situation. And they said, yeah, we think we can send you some lights. And the boxes just kind of kept showing up for like weeks. And I have a picture. I'll send it to you guys.
Yeah.
It was just my whole studio is covered in boxes from Amaran and Aperture. So I was able to finally clear out my studio. So like I'll be able to create some stuff again.
Yeah.
But here's the result. Hope it looks good.
So like you're able to then make a video by like, it's worth it for Aperture and Amaran to like provide lights. Cause like, if they just gave stuff directly to the podcast, it's like, where's the promo in that? Right. It's like not maybe like the best promotion for them. Though I do think we actually have quite a few, like a large part of our audience is like aspiring creators.
Yeah. I think that's the value. And it is, a lot of creators watch your podcast.
Yeah.
A lot of creators go to Open Sauce. It's a creator focused event.
But we can't like do a podcast episode like entirely about lights, right?
Yeah.
And so then you're able to essentially like get a video by using their lights. Like they provide the lights, you're installing the lights, and then you can have like, in this case, say like you're allowed to have another sponsor. So like you have a sponsor on the video.
Yeah. So I got another sponsor for that video, like basically to take the time for me to come out and do all this.
Yeah.
And it's a cool kind of opportunity we were able to set up, and I'm glad to be here.
It's not your full-time job.
No, yeah, I'm a software engineer.
You just do this for fun.
Yes.
Do you have at any point was your intent for it to be a full-time job doing YouTube?
I think that like it kind of was at one point, and I did rely on it full time for like a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like being able to run my channel like a business. So if I have an expense or something I want to buy, like whether it be a camera or a piece of equipment, I can just take the budget out of the channel and buy it. As to when I was doing it full time, I had to take every dollar that I made and put it towards my mortgage, like all my bills and stuff. And it was just like, it was super draining, and it was not like a fun thing to do.
Yeah. What's the most expensive thing you got for free?
It's got to be one of those battery banks.
Yeah.
It's probably some of the battery banks.
Like the big ones?
Yeah, the big house batteries.
How much do those cost?
Maybe like $7,000.
Damn, that's crazy.
They're like the size of a mini fridge.
And a sponsored video.
Yeah.
Like, and they're all sponsored too. So it's like,
see, I think that's so cool. Everyone looks at like the biggest YouTube channels and it's like, that's what I gotta do to like make a career. Cause I feel like that's still an ambition, is to like make money on YouTube. I think a lot of people still want to do
Oh yeah.
I think I'll clear 6 figures on YouTube this year.
Like over the whole duration of
For this year.
Just for the year. And that's
great.
sponsorships and free product?
Include just sponsorships.
Just sponsorships. And like what's your average views?
Abysmal.
No, but that's, I think that's so, I think that it's such a clear example of like the power of niche, and people don't think about it.
Yeah. I have one video I think I told you about. It has like a $550 CPM.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's like a normal CPM is like $5. A CPM, like what cost per meal they cost, is like how much on average, like how much money do you get per 1,000 views?
That one video made me $1,000 a month for over a year and a half.
That is 100 times higher than the ads that like anyone else's channel has.
Is that like, is it an investing video?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
It was Artlist. Just music. It was about Artlist service.
So like they were just like they were willing to pay way more for advertising rates.
Yeah.
That's probably also why they're my most frequent sponsor on my channel now. They actually sponsored the lighting video.
Nice.
For this.
That is like, that's so interesting to me, because I feel like everyone is so focused on like bigger. But I think there might actually be like a ton of opportunity if you just like find that weird niche and like stick to the ground and like be okay with that, and like don't try to expand into like a generic audience, because that like probably makes it worse at that point.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a little discouraging sometimes to put out like a ton of effort into a video that gets like hardly any views. But like the sponsors are happy.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, that's like full-time income.
Yeah, it really is.
For a part-time job.
Yeah.
That's like actually insane.
Crazy side gig.
I remember on YouTube, we didn't monetize the videos for the longest time, because I was just like, I'd rather people watch the videos. Like I always felt personally, I try to like, when I'm watching YouTube, I try to like, oh, there's an ad, I'm not interested in that. I just like would skip out of the video before I paid for, or no, actually, I don't even think you could pay for YouTube back then. Like 2016,
No, I don't think so. No.
So you like had to watch ads, and
unless you blocked them.
Yeah, I think, but I feel like I just remember maybe, I don't know. I don't remember my thought process. I definitely would have blocked them back then. But the idea was like, I think the times you do watch videos with ads, you're like, I'd rather just not watch the video. And
but now you can skip the ads. I think before there was like 15-second unskippable ads or something.
Yeah, I don't quite remember, but I remember at the time I was like, how much money is 50,000 views actually going to be? Like, I don't think it's going to be that much. And I'd rather people watch the videos and like subscribe and like not put any roadblocks in front of that. And I think when we first, like, I think once we were hitting like 50,000 views a video, we monetized the channel. And like that first month we made like $3,000. And I was like, holy shit, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Because we had, we were just like, when you work a normal job in college, you're getting paid like, I think the most I ever got paid was like $16 an hour. No, the most I ever got paid, I think, was $25 an hour. And so making like $3,000 in a month for just like making YouTube videos was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, totally.
And um and I feel like 50,000 views, like you really don't need a lot. Like you don't need a big channel to like do
I've
it.
only got like 50,000 subscribers.
That's okay. If you like back that out of like comparing the like number of subscribers to the kind of like revenue you're able to generate like as a job, your ratio is really high. And if
Yeah.
anything, I think might be like a great case study in staying small. Like if you're going too big, it means you're like MKBHD and the only thing you can review are like phones.
I feel like people might be, or some companies might be afraid to approach large creators.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of them probably know that it's a bad idea.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
also doesn't make sense, like for me to do a whole review video on one of these battery banks or
Yeah.
lighting. Just like
Right.
it's not what I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
It's completely different. What are other things? I mean, so you just got into this stuff because you were interested in it.
Well, I did the battery banks for the power reasons, and like I wanted to actually connect them to my house. So like I added solar panels to my backyard,
Yeah.
and then I added the battery banks to my garage.
And this is just all
had
videos.
Yeah, these are all videos I already.
So you're like, oh my God, this is so good. You're like sort of improving your house with these like I would call like productive procrastination projects,
Yes.
like something you would never do otherwise, and then you're generating income doing that.
Yeah.
Like I think everybody, I feel like Chelsea has even had these thoughts of like, or my mom. My mom talks about this all the time. Like, yeah, I could make YouTube videos and this and that, and it's like you might maybe like your average person like actually could if they just like stayed in a lane. Like what is something that somebody's like interested in? Like if you just like reviewed laser cutters.
Every company that makes a laser cutter would immediately
up
be
your
in
ass.
your inbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your inbox, up your ass,
Yeah.
trying to kiss your
Like all
big
those
intestine.
handheld laser welders
Yeah.
or something. Oh yeah.
But like what-
you could review a canoe, just make
Yeah.
one video, do like with decent production quality. You might need lighting to do it.
Every canoe manufacturer.
Just you make a good video about a canoe, and then every single one will be reaching out to you like ASAP.
Yeah.
Try and be like, ours is better. Here's why. We'll send it to you. Please make a video.
I'm trying to think of something in my life where I could like get like way too focused on it and make videos about like I don't know, like test equipment. Like
What kind of emails do you think Project Farm gets?
Oh
Yeah.
He like
Everything.
doesn't do anything though, right?
What do you mean?
Like he couldn't really take sponsorships, right?
No, but they might still send him
Oh, stuff. Mm.
Yeah. And he'll say like, "Oh, I'll get around like I'll review your thing once I get to it in the video, but I'm not going to like promote it."
You think
But
they
I'll
like they
include
send
it in
him
the
like a
test.
specially made drill, like when DeWalt sent.
Yeah.
Wait, so Project Project Farm.
So what does he do?
He does. You've seen Project Farm?
No.
Okay. Project Farm, I think, is like one of the sort of greatest YouTube channels. Like the videos are not like good, but the YouTube channel is great. It's perfect. It's like it's almost the essence of everything you want in a review on
They're
Amazon.
like maybe
or
a
something.
little technical, slightly technical kind of like tool reviews.
Yeah, but his experiments are always like kind of like not like they're good enough.
Yeah, exactly. They're not like super technical, but
But you know that it's all genuine. Like none of this is cheese. Like I would say, if anything, the experiments might like potentially, there's no bias, and I feel like an experiment being slightly flawed is way better than bias. And I feel like this dude basically like, he torture tests everything. It's like which impact drill is the best, and he'll just come up with like 5 different tests. He beats the living shit out of these like impact drivers. And then like he doesn't even tell you which one wins. And sometimes you can't tell which one won.
Yeah,
but a
he'll
lot of
put, like-
times
So you just have to derive it and like watch the video and like try and see.
but sometimes it's like painfully obvious.
Yeah. He
He's like-
usually like takes some kind of data, like maybe for the impact driver,
Yeah.
he'll have like a force meter, or he'll be
Yeah.
like measuring how much power it's drawing, and then he'll do like charts of all the tools, show like how much power they draw versus how much power they produce, kind of thing, or how many screws you can that with it.
Right. And so it's like 5 reviews in the same video to give you kind of like a base, overview of like 5 different brands of a
Okay, so
thing.
that seems like really valuable content.
So like actually, like I bet you that companies have made tens of millions of dollars off of Project Farm videos.
Oh yeah.
Like if one of your products does well, and like several million people see it, like first of all, how did they find the video? Is like, which impact driver should I get?
Yes.
What are his
Yes.
videos? So what's his video titled?
It's we could look right now.
5 impact drivers.
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
something simple like that.
Okay.
Let's see, Project Farm.
Because if you search for any one of those 5, if that video is showing up, you know, he's got,
YouTube
Yeah.
and if he's
probably
got
does.
affiliate links to each of those impact drivers, then probably does pretty well.
And they're also kind of fast-paced videos too. You know, he
Mhm.
doesn't like stick around and
Yeah, he's just constantly
Yeah.
screaming the whole time.
yep.
After 5 years, I finally found the only fuel stabilizer that works. So he's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different products. These are the best chainsaws I've ever tested. The most useful tool you've never heard of. Like everything. This doorbell sees everything, so it's like different doorbells. Harbor Freight tarp shocked me.
Okay, yeah. So he's not giving it away in the title.
No, and a lot of times there's really not like an obvious answer. You can see like, you know, like is the DeWalt, you know, because I have all DeWalt stuff,
Yeah.
right?
I like DeWalt.
It's fine. Like there's a couple like their nail gun fucking sucks.
There's just like empirical evidence.
Yeah, it's like you look at the DeWalt impact and like maybe you're like, you know what, it's fine. But like I also have like one Milwaukee tool.
Like, got any
It's
Ryobis?
the like no Ryobis. I've got the like the sphincter expander, the PEX tool.
Oh yeah.
So I have a Milwaukee battery, and so like I could buy the Milwaukee impact instead.
Yeah, but you have more DeWalt
I
batteries.
do have more
It just-
DeWalt batteries, but like,
yeah.
what if the DeWalt impact is like shit? You know, and so it's like you can just like watch the
Yeah.
video, and then also you're like, do I need like the giant impact? You know, because I remember looking, I was like researching because we like need an impact driver here because it's like, you know, the couple times a year you need a big one. It's like a huge pain in the ass.
Oh yeah.
And so I like watch videos, and there's like different DeWalt ones, and they have like the
There's so many different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
the
insane,
turbo
actually.
one, the baby one, the mega one, and you're
Yeah.
like, do I need 1,200 foot-pounds of like I don't know.
You know what? The most expensive one isn't always the best one.
Exactly, because like it might just straight up be way too big for what you're using it for, and it's heavy, and you don't. It's like a pain in the ass to use for like what you actually need to use it
What's
for.
that little drill you were raving about?
Oh, the Harbor Freight like mini
Oh
screwdriver.
yeah, the micro one. I
Yeah,
love
he,
that
he
thing.
was using that one to
Like the electric
drill some of these
screwdriver.
lights up here.
He uses that more than his regular drill.
I do. I'm telling you, that's the best $20 you could spend on
Yeah.
a tool.
The little
It's great.
rechargeable, like mini, little like driver. It's like a little mini drill driver.
Yeah, I think it has 1 lithium-ion battery in there.
it's sick.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Like
Yeah.
every time you use it,
it
I'm like, man, I
lasts
should get one of
forever. It
those.
lasts so long, I always forget to charge it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're screwed.
You
Yes.
just buy another one when it dies, right?
Yeah.
I have. Yeah, actually, it hasn't even died. I just bought a second one because now I can keep one charging and use the
Yeah,
other
actually.
one.
See,
Yes.
that sounds like a video you could make
Yeah.
on your channel.
Yeah.
The best Harbor
The
Freight
best
tool.
$20 you'll ever spend at Harbor
Yeah.
Freight.
Yeah. But I think there's like something really interesting about just getting hyper focused on something that you like.
You know what? I watched Project Farm's video on that.
You did?
Yes, yeah.
That's where you got it from?
That's where I got it
Dude,
from.
I'm telling
Yes.
you, this guy is
It all
like
comes back.
I wanted a mini one. He
single-handedly-
reviewed a bunch of them, and
Yeah.
I went with the Harbor Freight.
Project Farm might be like single-handedly like single digit like gross domestic revenue.
Yeah.
What do you call it? GDP? What's the P? Gross domestic
Product.
productivity. Like actually, like this one man making review videos about like tools and equipment. Like I bet you moves so much shit. But like
Mhm.
he can't. Like how could he accept a sponsored segment when his whole thing is supposed to be like
Exactly.
on
The thing is,
buy?
you can't track that either.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you can't. It's
That's
impossible.
something that companies are dying to try and figure out.
Yeah.
Is like, I watch a video on YouTube, then I'm like, I'm going to Harbor Freight right now. I'm going to buy this thing.
Does he link them? He probably does. I'm
Well, I'm
actually
saying-
really
Oh, like
curious.
an Amazon
but
affiliate
but if
thing?
you could actually track like the physical foot traffic of someone going in
Oh,
and
yeah.
buying that, that'd be really interesting.
Yep.
Oh, he does. He's got affiliate Amazon links. I would love
Yeah.
to know. I would love to know what the
Oh.
damage is. I bet you this guy's affiliate
You
links
know-
do really well.
Okay. I know that
For sure.
King of Random, back when he was like at his peak and he was still doing the YouTube channel,
Yeah.
he told me that he makes like 6 figures, like a quarter off of affiliate
Off
links.
affiliate links?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
And we're doing something wrong.
I know.
It's a lot of money.
Which 6 figures?
I don't know. Maybe it probably starts with the one.
One,
Or he
okay,
would have
okay.
said,
How high or
yeah.
how low?
Damn.
He would have said multiple 6
Yeah,
figures.
exactly.
That's nuts. And that was years ago.
That was years ago. And he never even does like big ticket items. You know, he's like, oh, here's the laser pointer I used, or like here's a torch, like that kind of stuff.
You know, I think I did affiliate links like years ago, and like a couple of years ago, it finally hit the like $100 mark. I don't actually even know how you use it.
Yeah. I
Do I,
never
like-
had good luck with it either.
Like convert it into like Amazon gift
Man,
cards.
all the money I make from YouTube is it was affiliate links before I got into sponsorships,
Yeah,
and then now it's mainly sponsorships.
that's what Honey ended up being, right? Like an affiliate link takeover.
Hijacker.
What a
Yeah.
what a devious scheme.
Yeah.
I knew what it was immediately.
Really?
'Cause I work for an advertising company.
Yeah,
I'm a programmer. Like if I was going to build an app to make money, Honey, like basically, that's what I
that's
would
what
have
you do.
done.
I can't believe they got mad at me for dressing up like a bee.
I know after what they were doing,
Yeah.
like
Come on, guys. I didn't do shit.
should have read the fine print, I guess.
I never really felt bad about any of that because my Honey ads were so fucked up. They made rules about it.
I can't feel bad if everybody else fell for it too, you know? Like literally nobody read the fine print. Like,
no,
yeah.
dude, I don't know. I was like, whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
Don't ask
I know I
questions.
didn't. I
Yeah.
never do.
What are you gonna do? You know, I think that everybody would do the same thing in the situation. You're making a
think
YouTube
so.
video, someone offers to pay you money, you do the ad. You would do it. I know you would.
So you said we can't talk about lights for the whole video. So what else do you do?
Yeah.
You're a stock guy, right?
Oh yeah, I've invested all of my money into space stocks.
Okay.
Space stocks are going up
Just space stock.
to the moon.
Well,
Kevin's a prison stock kind of guy.
Yeah. Hell world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin's got a
Private
pessimistic.
prisons.
pessimistic portfolio.
I
Gambling.
thought you were into like defense.
And that. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of the hell world
Okay,
portfolio. Yeah.
Well, I mean, space is kind of in there,
Drones.
like space superiority and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I put all my available finances into space stocks a year ago, and they're up 200 something % today.
I don't believe in the stock market.
What kind of space stocks? Like,
Well, I'm not gonna. Do you want me to call it tickers? And
Yeah, yeah.
Rocket Labs is my biggest winner.
Rocket Labs. What do they do?
Well, they make rockets.
Like,
They make the vehicle.
like, is it like one component for like, or like
it's-
some kind of
they
sensor
make
payload
the
thing?
rocket. It's like they deliver satellites into space, basically.
Oh, okay.
They create the vehicle to do that.
Wow, I've never even heard of them.
You got the Electron rocket, and then they'll be coming out with the Neutron rocket pretty soon, which should take some market share away from SpaceX.
Hmm.
But I mean, that's just
And that's cool because you can invest in them and not SpaceX because they're private. I mean, you can't through
yeah.
other.
Well, I mean, if you know how to
through
I
other
don't.
like whatever, like you can get the ETFs or some other
God.
fund that includes a lot of
That's
SpaceX.
true.
This is why I prefer like physical assets, like the tangible assets, like used farm equipment.
Like gold. Oh,
Oh,
farm equipment.
well, now I feel fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, yeah, the tangible asset that you can invest in is like
Well, you can
gold,
sell a
silver,
tractor.
other metals.
You can grow food when the economy collapses, and farm infrastructure fails.
That's a really valid point. So
Dual purpose
If you have
investment.
all the money in the world, but there's food scarcity,
Yeah.
you can't buy food. You have to grow it.
right.
So the knowledge of how to grow food is
Yeah.
more valuable than money at that point.
We're slowly getting there.
Well, I think you're ahead of the curve. You just planted like 5 million strawberries.
We did plant 5 million strawberries, and I pray to God one of them survives.
Yeah.
I pray.
He's
Is that
long on strawberry
Yeah, I'm
options
going
right now.
long on strawberry
Strawberry
options.
futures.
Yeah.
I hate everything now, like investment wise. It feels like a scam. It feels like a game that we're not playing correctly. And I sort of don't feel like good about anything investment
Oh,
wise.
especially after that Bitcoin thing.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy.
What
Yeah.
do we like what I'm sorry, like we just aren't any fucking rules anymore?
Yeah.
Like how is like what like I feel like playing a completely different game.
Dude, we don't stand
than
a
sub-
chance.
You don't stand a chance. Like
Yeah.
at least a casino, right? You go to the casino and like let's say the government. The government comes in and they're like, what are the rules at a casino? Like they're strict, right?
Yeah, they have to display the odds on the machine.
Right.
And if you count the cards, you get kicked out
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
because
kind of fucked up.
because you're trying to put the odds in your favor, and they
rat
don't like that.
bastards. And it's like that's totally legal though, but they also legally can kick you out.
Yeah.
But like I remember, have you ever been to a gas station and you see like one of the pumps taken over by like a weird truck with a bunch of like stainless steel cylinders on it?
Oh yeah.
Like what's that
Yeah.
called? What do they call that department? Units and measurements or something? like that?
Yeah.
So like like a gas station, and you don't think about this until you see it, and you're like, holy shit! Like who make sure that the gas station equipment is not lying to you.
Yep.
Have you seen 10 gallons of gas go into your car ever? Like, do you know?
Do you know what 10 gallons even looks like?
You know, have you ever been to a pump that's really fast and a pump that's really slow?
Well, have you ever pumped 30 gallons into your 20-gallon tank?
That's interesting. Have you done that?
No, I'm just saying because
I bet you at some
that's
point in
how you
time,
know.
if back like before there were any rules about this, like that's absolutely what people would do is like shortchange your fuel. Like even if you like change the amount of fuel somebody gets by like a 10th.
Yeah.
So if you get like 10 gallons, you get like only 9 gallons.
They'll never notice.
They'll never notice,
Nope.
right? Like, dude, my car miles, like the mileage I have, you know, like I reset my odometer every time. Like it changes by like tens of miles depending on how shitty I've been driving recently.
Yeah.
And so I would never know that a gas station was shorting me a full gallon of gas. I would have no idea. Oh, today. But if I ever was really empty though, and I put like 15 gallons of fuel in my tank, I'd be like, I don't think my tank is that big.
That's happened to me a few times. And I'm
Really?
like, I have 26 gallons. I thought I had 25.
You just don't push it hard enough, which is surprising because Kevin's the guy that I would expect to run out of gas the most.
Yeah. Well, my truck, the odometer or like the trip meter or whatever tells you how much gas you have left in your
Yeah.
tank,
Yeah.
whatever algorithm that is so janky. It's like,
Mhm.
you know, it's like I'm driving and it just keeps going up and up and up and up. And it's like I get for 50 free miles every time I go somewhere.
You're like, what
And
the
then it
hell?
crashes
gas.
down. Once I'm like low,
Really?
it'll go from 50 to 0 in like 2 miles.
You might have a bad fuel sensor.
Oh, really? Maybe.
Maybe.
You're
Yeah.
probably gonna have to leave it though, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass to take out.
Yeah.
Like I think that there's a level of like you trust that when you go to the gas station and you buy 10 gallons, you're getting 10 gallons. And when you go to a casino, like you know that you're like I'll say you know this at heart in your brain, you know that you're gonna lose money.
Yeah.
Statistically.
You might get lucky and win.
You're right.
But then if you stay at the casino, you're gonna lose.
if you're stupid, you think that you might walk away with money.
Well, now you're making me want to put a sensor between the gas pump and my car so I can actually measure
Well,
the amount of
the
gas.
good news
they do
is
this.
they do this
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, every once in a while
Yeah.
that truck comes around from,
Oh, that's
some
what we were
state
just
truck,
talking about.
and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they actually measure it.
But like you could actually, like, I think it would be interesting. Well, you could just get like a 5-gallon bucket and like measure it out or weigh the fuel or something.
Yeah.
Like
Or a
weigh your car.
5-gallon gas.
That'd probably be
Can.
easier.
Yeah.
What if you just brought like a car scale with you and you like set it up at the pump and like
Oh,
drive
yeah.
on the car scale and just measure the weight of the fleet?
That absolutely sounds like the most complicated way to do it.
You could probably, gosh, could you measure the weight of your car by the pressure inside the tires? Is that too
Maybe.
complicated?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Hmm. I guess if the tires were like
Also,
hot,
you have
that's
to
what
worry
we're
about
talking
the temperature.
Yeah. I think the temperature of the gas even makes a difference.
Oh, for the volume.
Yeah.
Wait, where's
I
the
think it's, like,
clickers on
just
the inside?
enough.
So if you could like pour liquid oxygen like into the pump, like around the fuel line,
Yeah.
like super chill the liquid.
Yeah. Is it better to get gas on a really cold day, like first thing in the morning?
I wonder if the
No, because I
wonder
think
if the pumps
the
account for
pumps.
that.
I think they
no,
do. Yeah.
rat bastards.
Yeah.
Well, how could?
Yeah.
Do they? That's actually really interesting. Like trying to cheese that. Like they figured out everything. Like how much money they'll spend to make sure the equipment can like handle those calibrations, and then some guy will still try to screw you over. Like, it's never about the customer. It's always about the bottom line. But it just makes me think like there's so many things in place because humans are so good at scamming each other, especially when you're kind of blind to it, like in a fuel situation, that like that whole crypto dump. Like I hate everything. I literally have no enthusiasm for crypto. I have no enthusiasm for stocks.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely don't like. I just like what like index funds or some shit. Like I don't freaking know. Like I like everything you look at the instant everyone thinks they know what's happening. You ever see Wall Street Bets, dude? Holy shit, what a fucking dumpster
Oh,
fire
yeah.
that
Oh, yeah.
is. Like
Yep.
dude, you'll see straight up. I saw one is like $200,000 and then it's down to like 10,000, and the guy is just like, what do I do?
Or like, do you see the screenshots of where they're like, please deposit $2.5 million into your Robinhood account?
Yeah,
You know, it's like,
why?
so I've learned to not play with options.
How did you learn that? Okay, to be perfectly honest, I don't fully even understand how that works or like how you play that game.
So, well, not to play with options through Robinhood specifically.
Okay.
So I bought a 0-day SPY option.
How bad did you fuck up?
It was almost really bad.
Okay.
So
What is really bad? What does almost really bad mean?
so
Are we like how many zeros?
I bought an option because I thought that it was going to go above like, $5.75 or something.
Wait, so what is an
Okay.
option? An option is you think the price is going to go up or down,
So calls and puts, right? Calls, you think it's going to go up. Puts, you think it's going to go down.
and an option is what you described.
An
Options
option is
are
the-
calls and puts.
Oh,
And
so
you have
it's
the
like-
option to
you-
buy the stock at a price.
Okay, so let me
100 shares of the stock
like,
at that price.
to just ask what the purpose is. This is how I think I understand it. If I was an airline,
Okay.
and I need to price my tickets out months in advance, I would like to have stable fuel prices. And
Okay.
so I'd buy fuel 6 months out or 4 months out. And then if the price of, like, I want stable fuel prices. And so I say, I'll buy it for $40 a gallon. That's not
Yeah.
the
So you
right.
stockpile your
But you
fuel.
stockpile your fuel, but it's not real fuel. It's like future
the option to buy the fuel at
at
that price.
$40.
Yes.
And then if and someone else buys that from me, or they participate in the opposite manner where someone's like, I think fuel prices are going to go down below 40. So if it goes below 40, then the airline will still buy it from you for 40.
Correct.
So you pay 30, they pay you 40. The airline doesn't give a shit that they're paying more than market rate because they just want the stability. Is that right?
Wait, you lost me. Yeah, I think that you have it right.
Maybe.
So if you have an option for 40, so say fuel is currently $40.
Yeah.
Right. And you think if you buy a call on that fuel for $45, you think that the price of fuel is going to be going up.
Maybe past $45.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
So that's what it's meant
So
for.
options that are out of the money that's an out of the money option. So
Okay.
it would be probably very cheap, especially if fuel hasn't moved very much.
Right.
But suppose you have some information that is going to happen in the future, like, oh, I know that this is going to make fuel be more expensive. Then you might want
like,
to,
you know that you're building some sort of machine that uses some sort of chemical and some sort of ignition that can tear apart metal structures that produce petroleum products.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Okay.
So you think fuel prices are going to go up a lot,
Right.
right? And so you buy a call on fuel for $45 for 5 months out.
Okay.
And so if the fuel prices go up to $70 or $80,
You spend the next 3 months building a drone, 3D
so
printing a bunch of parts,
you still have your option,
buying
right? But
precursors.
that option is a contract. to buy.
fertilizers.
No, it's you had a divine dream. Jesus told you that there was going to be an earthquake and
Jesus
it was
told
going
you
to close
somebody was
the
going to
Panama.
bomb a refinery.
The Panama Canal was going to explode.
Jesus told me to
And we
bomb
wouldn't
a
be able to
refinery.
get-
God in my
This
Well,
is
he
dream.
said
not
somebody was
investment
gonna do
The
advice.
it.
Lord came down and told me last night to blow up an oil refinery.
None of this is
All right,
investment
everybody.
advice.
Go buy buy calls on oil, right?
Also,
right?
do Google search puts versus calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say any of this. Anyways, I bought an option for like 100 shares of the SPY
Yeah.
index, right? And it went like right at the end of the day, it like went up and down really fast, right? And so Robinhood automatically like executed my option and bought 100 shares of SPY. I didn't want to buy 100 shares
Right.
of SPY. It was like all the money in my account. And I thought that, oh God, no, it's gonna like dip tomorrow and then I'm gonna be out of my money. Like I bought like a $10 option and then
Yeah.
like I had $70,000 invested all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait. How does $10 turn into 70,000? See, this
So-
is why I hate this shit. It's like they tell you not to play with explosives. They're like, don't play with fireworks, kids growing up. And then you like become an
Yeah.
adult and you open a Robinhood account and like, here's
Yeah.
a bomb and we're not going to tell you how to use
Yeah.
it.
So if you don't have enough capital in your account to handle the option, doing what it does, then they'll just execute it when they think that they should. Like they have the authority to do that. It's in their terms and conditions. So anyways, I was able to sell all the SPY shares or whatever and get my capital back. But I don't buy options anymore. I buy stocks and I just hold them.
Like imagine like, wait, so half of like calls or options is like, you could, you don't have to buy it, right? It's just the option to buy it?
Yeah, you don't have to execute on the option. It's
Because like, what if you were
complicated.
buying
So
like
if you hold
oil
it,
futures?
if you hold it through when it expires and it's in the money, most platforms, I guess, will automatically execute those
I don't know
options.
what the fuck any of this means.
I don't know.
Because you sell your option. You don't have to use the option. You could like get rid of the actual option itself. So you
Yeah,
have a
but
piece of paper
there's a
that says-
way that you can do it where you're basically saying, "Oh, I own these shares, so I'm going to be selling my shares."
So I know enough to not mess with options anymore.
How is this like how it works? Like what the fuck?
Mhm.
When did it get so complicated? Like what if you
It's
actually
always been this complicated.
Yeah?
It's just these apps have made it easier for
why do
people
they
like you and me
let
to lose all
why
the
do
money.
they let you and me do this? It feels like they shouldn't let you and me do
Because
this.
they have they're able to control their own platforms to their own benefit.
It's like would you consider this mostly basically just gambling?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's sick.
Yeah.
Honestly, now I'm looking at this completely different. This is like a fun thing to do.
Yeah. It's thrilling when you make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I always like to
super
buy
thrilling.
the cheapest options I can
That's where
and just
you
like
get
run them
messed up.
straight into the ground
Um
because of faded decay.
okay, so like all I can think is like if you were buying like oil futures, whatever that means, um where what and then when does the oil actually just like show up to your house?
Oh,
How
it
do you
doesn't.
get into that situation? Is
Well,
that
the
a thing that
oil
can
never
happen?
shows up to your house.
So there's actually no oil.
No.
So
So you're buying a financial instrument.
yeah, so how do you actually get the oil then? Like if I go on
You
Robinhood
go to
and
the
buy
gas
oil
station.
futures and I say like I have oil, where do I pick it up? Like because you see what I'm saying? Like if you buy oil futures, like that's connected to oil somewhere. Like can I actually go
Yeah.
pick it up somewhere?
See, I didn't dive into futures. I don't know.
Hmm.
I think
What about, like soybean futures?
these are like mostly all questions for Graham Stephen.
Ugh. He wouldn't come on this podcast. We've never invited him. We usually don't have guests. This is a very special circumstance.
Oh, well, thank you.
I feel like I'm learning a lot though of what not to do.
Don't buy options.
Okay. Is there a
Or
way to,
don't sell them either.
okay. Is there a way to like do like a very small amount, like fake option, or like how can you make it so that you're working in the dollar?
So
range?
Investopedia.
Penny slots. I want to do penny slots.
Investopedia has a trading simulator.
No, it's got to be real. But like
Oh.
pennies. How do we do penny slots for options?
You can still do that with options.
Yeah.
Yeah,
penny stocks.
but you said $10, and then the next number that came out of your mouth was $70,000, and that makes me really fucking scared.
So you can buy options on penny stocks.
Okay, and that will never go.
That generally won't.
Generally.
I mean, it's less. It's usually going to be less bad if that's what you're playing with.
Okay.
Again, not financial advice.
Right.
I'm not like some guru investor guy. I just learned to not mess with options.
Yeah.
Why would they sell your why would they buy the stock? Why would they execute the option instead of selling your contracts?
Because they don't want to get stuck with it.
Instead of just like closing out and making you lose $10, why did they decide to buy the options?
Because it was like the end of the day and like the volatility went up a certain amount.
Oh.
And they're like, oh, if this keeps going at this rate, then this guy's not going to have enough money to, execute this option or something.
if you wanted to execute it, but was your plan ever to execute the option
I
or
was
just try to
hoping-
sell it?
I thought it was just going to expire worthless. So rather than selling it for like 10 cents
Yeah.
or whatever.
So you pay for the option and then you can just like walk away from it.
Yeah.
Who gets that money?
If they expire out of the money, then the person that sold the option. So
Is
so
that another
something-
bet? Is that a different type of bet?
Yeah. So it's a safer bet.
Oh my
It's called
fucking God.
covered
Are there
calls.
bets all the way up the chain?
Yes.
Wait,
So
there's
listen,
the stock
the
market.
one.
That's like the baseline.
So what you can do is it's all in the stock market. So covered calls are where you have
This is different?
yeah, it's kind of the same. So if you have 100 shares of something,
How deep are you in this?
everything. So no, but I'm not negative.
Okay.
So if you have 100 shares of a
That'd be
stock,
super embarrassing.
you can sell. Yeah, it would. You could sell a covered call, which is like, so then you sell the call to some
Is there
guy.
such thing as a naked call?
Yeah. Naked.
Oh.
It's like naked shorts, naked calls.
And so cover is the opposite of that?
Covered calls means that you have 100 shares, right?
Okay.
So if someone buys an option
100 calls.
from you,
Yeah.
the seller,
Yeah.
and say the stock price balloons tomorrow,
Mhm.
way past the strike price,
Mhm.
you then have to sell your 100 shares at that option price to the buyer,
Right.
and you just lose your shares at the price you agreed on, plus the
So you lose the difference in that.
but you
money.
gain the premium for selling that call.
Right.
So when you see people selling calls, $10 above the strike price for like $1,000 next week, if the stock price doesn't move, you just made $1,000 and you still have your shares.
And you never transacted any stock.
Correct.
That's literally gambling.
It's all gambling.
Huh.
But then there's also people that'll buy puts on it, and then you can make money that way too.
Yeah. So you can
Like
bet
make-
on it
yeah.
going down. You can bet on it going up.
Okay, so if you made the exact number of puts and calls the same, would you lose money?
I think that's called
Yeah.
a straddle.
So
I'm
you-
not sure.
So you would- there's a cost to doing this?
Yeah, I mean, you can buy a call that costs you money. You can sell a call that gives you money.
Oh my!
You can do a cash secured put, and like that's where you bet on it going down, but you have the cash in your account.
Is there like calls and puts on calls and puts? Does this go deeper?
It's like boots and cats.
Yeah, is this like we need like a second differential?
Well, if you go on Robinhood and you play with like the options, just look at it. It'll show you like, okay, if it goes up, if the stock price goes up this much, this is how much money you're going to gain for this option. And sometimes it's like the upside is infinite. Like
Right.
if the stock could
That's
just
how they
keep
get
going
you.
up.
That's
I
how
know,
they get you with
but-
their beautiful interface.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if I just buy 100 options for $10 tomorrow and the stock price goes up $10, I'll be a millionaire.
Do you think that
But it's like that you're
Robinhood
going to be a
would?
millionaire because it would never ever do that.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think Robinhood would be less successful if their corporate color scheme was red instead of green?
I don't know. I think that the color scheme has something to do with it.
Interesting. Why did they pick green? Do you think?
Because green is the color of money.
Hmm. For April Fool's Day, they should like switch the ticker
Well,
color.
Oh.
well, hang on. If your trades are losing money, that part of the interface is red.
Okay, so I think I do like the idea of the penny stocks, but I feel like if I even go down that route, then I think I'll understand how it works, and then that's how you lose all your money.
Yeah.
I also-
Don't. It's not.
Have you made more money like playing the stock market or working?
I mean, working.
Okay.
Like I had some money to invest, and I invested it in the stock market. Learned not to do options.
Mhm.
Just put it into shares.
Yeah.
They say a saying I heard is the most valuable brokerage accounts are those of dead people's, because they don't sell their shares. They just have shares that are worth a bunch of money. They keep going up
Interesting.
because the stock market historically has always gone
Gone
up.
And that should keep going, right?
Yeah, so just leave it invested for the most safe outcome.
Mm.
Is my thinking.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have literally always made money on options, but then I never sell when I should, and I run it into the ground.
So
Yep.
Every single time it's like money, 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 and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna wait it out, and then it just crashes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Every time.
Have you considered?
I don't spend
Okay.
it's only like $2,000 total,
Oh,
and then I
okay.
decided I'm not gonna do it ever again.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
I feel like for you to come to that conclusion, it was probably pretty brutal.
I can't. I'm probably too emotional with it. I guess I need to be more like I just have to sell it when I.
If
You
they
know.
engineered it just a little bit better, I think more people would invest or gamble their money in the stock market. Like they need to like drip a little bit more like a casino. Like you got to sort of like
Yeah.
drip.
Well,
drip a
I
little bit
heard
of
that
success.
people are like, especially younger people, because they can't buy houses.
Yeah.
Instead, they're putting all their savings.
Yeah,
into
hell
the market
yeah!
now.
Like why would you even begin to save for a house if you feel like if it's gonna take you 400 years?
Yeah.
To do
Why
it?
even bother saving at that
Why
point?
bother?
Yeah.
Well, I bought my house in 2012,
Yeah.
right? And the house has basically doubled in value, but I invested in the market 1 year ago, and that has gone up 200%.
Yeah, but when's the last time that the housing market went down 100%, 50%, got cut in half? I
That's a good question. I don't know.
feel like housing market is a little bit less
Less volatile,
volatile. Yeah.
perhaps.
I just, I think like a long time ago, or like 2018, this is like early Tesla. I would say early Tesla for like Tesla, not like the early Tesla. I remember people being so negative about Tesla back then. And I felt that was really weird in like 2018, maybe 17.
Oh, you were big in Tesla.
Yeah. And I had a friend that worked there on the autopilot team. And so like we got to see like they would drive the cars around. And so he would like come down and they just take a company car and log miles on like new builds. And so we got to see like early autopilot. And I was like, this is so cool. It almost killed us, but that's okay. It made like a left turn in oncoming traffic.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, this is so cool. Like this really is
Yeah.
like the coolest thing I've
I
ever seen.
I remember you telling me that the next time you buy a car, it's gonna be one that drives itself, and that'll
Yeah.
be the car you have forever.
Yeah. And I feel like back then I made a decision that was like a gut decision of like, I think this is really fucking cool.
Mm.
And so I rented one for a week off of like Turo. And I drove that Tesla around, and the dude was just like excited to rent his Tesla, and he was like, here, use my affiliate thing, because they were like would give rewards for like people
Oh.
who referred you. And I, we drove to San Francisco and back, and we got back. I was like, man, I am never going to stop thinking about that car every time I get into my like old piece of shit station wagon. And so we bought one, and I just could not get over the fact that like the news was so negative, like boomers were so negative about it. There's the whole like EV thing and the range thing. And I was like,
Yeah.
this car is sick. And the charging network is sick. Like, I love this. Like, I've had zero problems with this. Like, it only feels good. Like, I can fuel my car at home. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And so I bought Tesla stock. And I think I bought like $12,000 of Tesla stock.
Damn.
And that turned into, I think in a couple of years, like $150,000. Anyways, that's how we paid for year one open source.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me like it just started to get absurd, and so you finally
Yeah.
sold.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
timing, by
we
the
had,
way.
it was like, I had to fill the gap of year one open source. And so,
I thought it was actually just going to crash. I'm like, because their estimate profit earning is like, or what do they call that? The like how much the stock is like valued at versus their income.
yeah. I don't know what it's called. Though.
Yeah, but it's like
It's, like,
some
way too
insane. It's like
high.
250x is like, yeah.
I've heard it
So-
can't go down.
So I sold it because I thought, oh, it's crashing. Everybody
No.
realizes that it's like way overvalued and inflated, and so I sold when it was like 270, and it's at 430 again now. But
Ooh.
I mean, I still reinvested that back into other things, so I don't.
So I think that there's something going on with this Archer Aviation Company. They
What's
make
that?
the electronic vertical takeoff.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
I just
Like,
couldn't
so-
handle watching the Tesla stocks always doing this, and my heart can't take it, dude. I'm glad that I'm out.
That's why I got out at the bottom.
Yeah,
It's closer to the ground.
exactly.
Don't fall
Yeah,
It's they do electric aircraft, like helicopter type things. Not
Okay.
helicopters.
The
It's
VTOLs,
like,
though?
yeah, it's like the next generation of helicopter. It's just
Helicopter
they're all electric, and they have a whole bunch of propellers.
That's interesting
and
because
stuff.
that's like really fucked. I did the math exactly once on that, and it's really bad.
It's like
Yeah.
drone. It's like drones that carry people, basically.
The math is really bad
on
on electric aviation, especially helicopters.
Well, I think it's like the higher they are in altitude, the more efficient they become, as opposed to like gas.
also more propellers, more efficient.
Do they do
Versus a
no
helicopter?
less blades is more efficient.
Okay.
I think
More points of failure, or less points of. If one propeller goes, you can still like fly though,
Mhm.
as opposed to like a helicopter. If that propeller goes,
so. This is like
What was this? What was your stock called?
which one?
The one that you just said.
Archer.
Archer.
Or Archer Aviation.
How did you find this?
Wall Street Bets?
Oh no!
It was a year ago though.
Okay.
It was a year ago.
Did
They've
it go
been
up or
around.
down?
It's gone up.
Like a lot?
Yeah.
Like how much is a lot?
Well, let me see. In
This is so
6
fucked.
months, it's gone up.
I'm not the person to be giving financial advice. by
No,
the way.
okay. Oh my gosh, I don't like this one.
I take all my financial
No.
advice from Wall Street Bets.
Okay, 1 year it like basically ping pongs between $10 and $5.
What?
I'm up 80%.
That's crazy. That like doesn't happen.
I mean, Rocket Labs, I'm up 333%.
Where did that one come
Total
from?
return.
Was that Wall Street Bets too?
All of them.
Dude,
I mean, I didn't.
what's going on
only-
over at Wall Street
I
Bets?
didn't just
How
pick
met-
Wall Street Bet stocks. I also looked into the companies and what they were doing. And
Okay.
tried to, like, you can't just look
Yeah.
at a ticker on Wall Street Bets and invest. You'll lose your money.
Interesting.
I don't know how
Okay.
this became like an investment podcast.
I
did.
don't know. I think it's interesting. I think that like I have never. Okay, this is so embarrassing. The first time I ever went gambling when I turned 18, there's like a casino up north from us, like a reservation one, so there's no alcohol and you can be 18.
Mhm.
And I was like, we played blackjack, and I was like, I'm good at this. And so I went back like a couple weeks later, and I lost $60, and I was like, I felt so bad. And I feel like my first experience with the stock market was like buying a thing that I felt really good about at the time.
Mhm.
I'm not as excited about Tesla anymore. I'm a huge Elon fan though. The car sucks though. Fuck. And I feel like I don't have any enthusiasm towards anything right now, and so I just like, okay, like what like, is it better to just, you know, even think about it, not think about it, do some indexing where you don't have to think about it? Like there's something like if you have to do research on a stock that you're buying, it feels like maybe a bad idea. How
Well,
many of your stocks have done poorly?
2 out of like the 10.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and it's not super poorly. Like I think they'll come back.
Yeah,
I mean, my
Which one's that,
outlook is
GME?
I want to hold all the stock for 10 years.
until you're dead.
Well, I hope to live longer than 10
Okay.
years.
But you just said the most valuable portfolios are dead people.
Well, yeah, it would be more valuable if I died today and just never touched it.
So
Sure.
you're telling me that if I make the sort of ultimate decision that my portfolio will
ultimate
go up,
sacrifice.
the ultimate sacrifice for my family, my portfolio will go up.
Yeah, but
Is that investing advice?
I'm not sure what kind of advice that is.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should take $1,000, right? Put it into Robinhood and let the comments choose what.
You know
what
exactly
stocks-
what they'll
Michael.
do.
Michael did a
options
thing with
we
a
buy.
fish.
Oh, the fish. Yeah.
Michael's
The
fish
fish is okay.
invested.
All right, guys, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to spend $1,000 on options. So just tell me what to buy, and we'll see.
No
Why options?
They're
Why
gonna try to
stocks?
lose your money.
No, stocks are too slow. They want to find out by next week if we made money or not.
Wait. If they tell you
So have them
what to buy with your
expire
options,
in
there's no way they
November.
could buy bad options, because when you buy something, it always goes the opposite. So if they buy something to try to make you lose money, you will make money. Yeah.
The inverse Kevin.
The inverse
Yeah.
Kevin. It's real. That's a real thing.
So you can bet with or against him.
Yeah.
This is really bad.
So somebody's gonna tell me to buy these options, and then they're gonna be the ones selling me the options, and they're gonna make a bunch of money.
That could happen.
Yeah. That would be very
When
smart.
does this air?
In like a week, couple weeks.
Okay, so you have time to plan.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think. Okay, what website let you do the like practice stocks? Fuck, I should.
I think
There's
it's Investopedia.
Yeah.
Investopedia.
A few of them.
They have a trade simulator.
It teaches you. You know what? I bet you I'm gonna go into that and make $1 billion.
You start with $100,000 in your account, and
then you turn it into
my
$0.
Investopedia account is like at $500,000 now.
Really?
Yeah, I just put it on the Rocket Labs. I just copied my real strategy.
Is it? Can you set the date into the future?
I mean, you can buy options. And
No, but
call-
like, can you like?
Yeah, but
see
you
where
can
the
just like
stocks are gonna
keep,
do?
go like next day kind of thing.
yeah.
So then I can like see where that goes and then make decisions today in the real stock market.
Wait, no, you can't see into the future.
Okay, I was just saying maybe they figured that out.
No, but there are things like that where it like simulates a stock
Oh,
market,
right.
and you can
Yeah.
just kind of like play around with it. Yeah.
Please don't lose.
No,
all your
I'm
money.
not. I've all I know is that I think working hard is the only way to make money in life, and sometimes you get lucky. If you feel really good about something, like really good about something, that's the only advice I would ever give to somebody financially. If you think it's a really good thing and everyone else thinks it's shitty,
Yeah.
it probably eventually will change.
That's why I'm all in on private prisons.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think that like we're going that way. That's a solid pick.
Yeah.
Is it bad to invest in private prisons, or you like
Shut up. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just saying. Is it like hate the player, not the hate the player, not the game?
I mean, I bought a lot of military and drone stuff too.
Yeah, but if you think it's gonna go up, are you not allowed to do it?
Are
don't
you
know. I
not
don't know.
allowed to profit off of the misery of others?
Oh, I'm just saying, like maybe that's a different problem. What about?
I have no idea how it works. Does my money go into their pockets or something?
So
or do I
if
just
they're-
take money
when
from
their
somebody who wants to
shares-
buy it later?
When their shares gain a lot of value, they can use that to raise additional capital. So they can issue like new shares and dilute you a little bit. They can sell their own shares if they have a huge holding. Yeah. So I mean, if their stock price goes up and they hold a significant portion of it, they can use that to make money.
I think what you want to do is buy enough stock that you can be on the board, and then you can help make the bad decisions.
Yeah.
You're like, let's give them less water.
Yeah.
and more uncomfortable beds.
All right,
That's right.
All right, maybe we talk about the most unethical prison running decisions.
They all have to share one toilet, or it's just like a trough. It's like a channel in the ground with water flowing through it.
Isn't that like the
And then you use the water, the
first-
dirty water from the showers to
Yeah, to run
the
to like
toilet.
flush the shit trough.
You guys have thought about this already.
No, these are all on the fly right now.
Okay.
And then we could make them work for no money, and then we can use the output of their labor for profit, like manufacturing, like I don't know, like license plates or something like that.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
I think you're just describing normal prisons.
Fuck. What about furniture or something?
Oh, of course you're not going to spend money on furniture.
Prison
Well, that's why we
furniture?
have them make the furniture.
Yeah, they
And
should
then-
build it out of clay.
Out of clay.
Bellin furniture.
Clay is free.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What else could we have the prisoners do? We could have them fight wildfires.
We could have them fight each other.
We could have them fight
Oh,
each
yeah.
other.
And then bet
Monetize
on that.
Ooh, Twitch. Oh no, that'd be more of a what's the bad streaming site?
Kick.
God,
We
are
could
all the
have
good
them
ideas taken?
generate electricity by carrying buckets of water up to the top of a prison and like hooking them on some chain.
That's actually
Yeah.
That's like kind of a good idea.
Yeah.
And they have like all.
Converting manual labor into
Well, they don't have to carry it. They just have to. They have to get onto the.
Oh, and just like
Yeah.
write it
They
down.
write it down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
But if they
genius.
carried water, they'd have more mass.
That's true. Make them work harder. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they get tired more.
They generate more energy for the company.
You just feed them more food, you know, because they're gonna.
No,
But then they're fatter and they have more potential energy.
wrong.
No, we just use the water for that because the water we can keep using. We don't
Okay.
need more water.
Profit. I think we want the prisons to be full at all times. So we need to incentivize arresting more people.
When I was in college, I took a business class and my professor had this question for us. It was, say you run a hot dog stand,
Yeah.
right? What's the best number of hot dogs to have in your stand at the end of the day?
I mean,
Have left
0.
over. Wrong.
It's probably
That's
not,
what I said.
Yeah, it's probably not 0. It's probably like some. God, I could imagine that if you don't have enough hot dogs in there, people will stop buying them.
That means you ran out.
It means you ran out, and so
I mean, it's
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
The whole thing is just some stupid thought
It is kinda-
exercise
that
where
is
it's like you
kinda
want one
dumb.
left. That means
But
you don't have any
it
extra
doesn't.
inventory.
It doesn't
and you didn't
matter
miss any-
because you just
Yeah.
put the lid on it, turn the burner off, let it sit till
Exactly.
the next morning, and then turn it back on.
This is what 7-Eleven
You
does,
just
right?
put a timer on it, and so it turns on at like 8 a.m. or whenever they
Yeah.
start selling hot dogs. You don't have to be at the booth at all. You
They just want a warm hot dog. They don't need to know how old it is.
exactly.
So you always want one extra prisoner just wandering around.
So it's always
Waiting for a cell.
You have a waiting room. What are other ways to make money? Farming. You know, I was doing. Why? My wife. It's my wife. Hi, my child. I love you. You want me to? You want me to? Papa's doing the podcast. We're talking about how to profit off the prison system. Is that a good idea? Would we profit more if we gave prisoners less food or more food? I love you.
She's ready for bed. She has a question.
Yeah.
Number one, not a question, comment. She has them today,
Okay.
so good luck tomorrow
That you
morning.
know about.
Okay.
And then second one, what time do you need your sister to come help tomorrow?
This is the public episode of the podcast, by the way.
Okay.
Say hi to the
See you
camera.
tomorrow. See you later. I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you. Bye.
I'm putting up button.
You want
Yeah.
to press the hang up button? Okay, baby, press it.
Papa press
Hey, you press it.
Papa press it.
You want to press it. You
Aw.
and Papa press
No,
it.
you hang up. No, you hang up.
That's
I'll
so
hang
cute.
up.
I was really hoping for her input on
The prison
Yeah.
prison
system.
system.
So we planted the 400 strawberry plants, right?
Yeah.
And it sucked ass. It took me like 5 hours. The soil wasn't moist enough, so I was like using the auger on the drill to like drill a hole, and then I would hit the hard dirt. And I was thinking like, how many strawberries does each plant make? And I'm like looking online. It's like, I don't know. It was like
20?
20.
Oh,
Sure.
okay. Yeah.
Apparently, like strawberry plants like keep going too, so you could just leave them there. You don't have to tear them out.
Can you like just once they're done, can you cut them? Like cut all the leaves
I
off and they grow back?
I think so. You're supposed to like go in
Okay.
and trim them, like the runners and stuff. I think you can take the runners and then plant new ones, which is I'm pretty sure what I planted was runners.
Yeah.
And so if it's like 20 strawberries, like how many strawberries are in a tub? Like 20? And how much does that cost?
$8?
Like $8?
$5? Yeah.
More than that. I mean, what's a banana cost? $10?
Yeah, I think bananas are like 10.
Yeah.
No, they're
Okay,
more.
Bill
They're more than
Gates.
$10. Bananas are actually ridiculously cheap.
Yeah.
They're like the cheapest fruit, I think. They're like in the tens
Pound
of
per
cents.
pound?
It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's
And they're
like-
all shipped
it's
in.
Like good fruit too.
Yeah. They're like literally all shipped in like over here.
But have you ever had like a fresh grown strawberry?
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah. So different than what you get in the stores.
So how much money, like if it's, because 400 strawberry plants was like a lot of work. And you have to water them and you have to maintain them and you're going to lose some of them. And you have to go and pick all the strawberries. Like
So that's hypothetically like what, 400 boxes
So
of strawberries?
400
Yeah.
times 8, that's $3,200. That seems like super shitty for how much work. And that's not even like, here's $3,200. Here's $3,200 total.
Yeah.
So you have to then count the water against that.
Mhm.
You have to count the cost of the strawberry plants against that. The cost of like the labor to plant them.
Yeah. Sitting at the farmer's
Yeah.
market.
Right.
Yeah.
Selling them, packaging them.
The
Yeah.
whole life cycle of a
Oh,
strawberry.
like, and you have to do it all. You have to sell all of
Yeah.
them in like a week.
I'm sorry. Are these
Yeah.
strawberries actually going to make like negative money? Like probably at this point. Like I don't even know. I don't know how much to water them.
Yeah.
but you can't look at it like a for-profit exercise on such a small scale.
Yeah, but 400 is definitely like, it's enough to be a problem for me.
How much did it cost you to plant the strawberries?
If my hourly rate
0.
is like $15,000 an hour, and I spent 5 hours.
Okay, like we got back to the beginning
Yeah.
in the beginning of the episode. It's like if you have all the money in the world,
Yeah.
but there's food scarcity,
Right.
you need to have food, not money.
Yeah.
And so like, it becomes worth it if there's like a shortage of strawberries.
Yeah. Or you want really good strawberries.
Yeah.
Full of bugs because you don't know how to use pesticides.
Well, I mean, bugs are protein.
That's true. Like, so if how many strawberries do you have to grow in order for it to even make any sense at that point? But even then, it's like a kind of a linear problem, right? Where like, there's not like
Yeah.
you don't just go buy a machine that
It
picks
probably
strawberries.
like diverges like so slowly where
Yeah.
it's like the cost
Yeah.
versus profit is like, they almost like touch or they're riding each other
'Cause,
the
like,
whole time.
If you had like, I don't know, what, 5 acres of strawberries, that's probably like at kind of the the lowest cost. Like it's not going to get much lower cost for 100 acres, right? And so
Yeah.
even if you had some machine, and I know this is like a thing that they develop where it's like you have this robot that just works for free, right? That can pick strawberries. Like, so you come in and you don't have to like scale your labor up or spend more time or pay more people. Cause like if you have an acre of strawberries, you need to hire like 10 times the amount of labor to pick 10 acres of strawberries.
Or you just buy 10 robots.
Or we buy 10 robots. So you probably just like one robot.
I think that's the whole thing about Tesla stock, right? Like they're trying to
Oh,
build those
yeah.
robots.
I
that-
don't know.
okay.
I think Tesla stock is like maybe a little bit more religious at this point, and I think it actually might be a thing that it like has to be worth that much because maybe everything's leveraged against it. I'm not a stock expert, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's a pillar that that open source software meme where it's like one guy in
Oh, yeah.
Montana that's like supporting up this entire like modern software ecosystem. I think Tesla might have a little bit of that energy where it has to be worth like whatever. How many trillions of dollars is it? 1 trillion? I don't actually know.
I think about that.
Something like that. It like has to be worth that. And if it's not worth that, something really bad will happen.
So you're saying that you need a minimum acreage of strawberries in order for it to like break even.
Yeah. And so like 400 strawberries is like obviously not it, but I think that like 400 is enough where you can kind of like start to smell like how much it's going to cost to scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like it would take you, like how long would it take you to pick 400 strawberry plants? Like, I don't know, like a quarter of a day for one person? It took me like 4 hours to plant them.
I don't know. I mean, I've grown strawberries twice in my little backyard garden.
I also think
and-
it's like it's not a one day thing. It's like you're going to be out there every
yeah,
day
like-
for like 2 weeks, kind of just like getting
some plants aren't going to be ready. Others are, they're going to be like
yeah.
ready to go, and so it's going to be like a daily effort to like maintain picking the right amount of strawberries so the rest of the plant can fruit.
And also think about it. Do you remember when we went to that like the compost facility and they
Yeah.
told us how much they sold the lemons for, the farmers?
Oh yeah,
They're like 2 cents
Yeah.
per lemon
that's crazy.
is what farmers sell them for wholesale. So those strawberries that you grow on this huge farm are
Yeah.
only going to be,
Right.
not $8
Not
for 20.
$8.
It's going to be like,
How?
$1 or less.
How does anything work?
I have no idea.
I don't understand.
So the only way I think it would work is if you like made a brand thing as a creator, like Uncle Willie's Wild Strawberries. You
Uncle Willie's
jam.
extremely overpriced strawberries.
I mean, people would buy it because they know that it's homemade
For the
and it's fresh
meme.
strawberries. Not just for the meme, but it's probably delicious. And they can't get it
I mean,
anywhere else. You grew
if
it.
they bought Gamer Girl bathwater, they better be fucking ready to buy actual strawberries or like some strawberry product.
Is Pool Shock organic?
I think so.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
we
yeah.
say it is.
Is
pH down.
hydraulic fluid organic?
Yeah, come on, it's out of the ground, back to the earth from which you came. Like how much, like how do you, like I've been watching a bunch of like the soybean videos recently, and you like, dude, you ever seen one of those tractors? They're like,
Oh,
holy
yeah.
shit, I don't know, they look so fucking expensive. They can
Yeah.
mow down. It's actually crazy. to
Yeah, they're
watch.
like 100 feet wide too or something.
No,
It's
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
in one of the news stories, like the guy had the thing, like the disc or whatever the hell, the giant like cylindrical, the big choppy blade thing that like actually like mows everything
Okay.
on a special trailer. It has a special trailer, and then it gets, I think maybe it can do like the combine can do like multiple types of plants, and so it's like different drums or something.
Okay.
And so it's like gotta be like 32 feet wide. They're like straight up mowing down like
Yeah.
32 feet of like, it's like a whole ass motorhome long of soybeans that
Yeah.
this, like imagine driving a car at like maybe, I don't know, 5 miles an hour through a field and everything it hits gets harvested. 32 feet wide.
Yeah, it's like magic, dude. It's like a video
Yeah,
game.
Like what the
Crazy.
fuck? And then it's like filling the back of it with
Yeah.
it has like its own buffer, and then it like dumps into like a dump
a
truck.
separate truck that
Yeah.
drives along next to it.
And then it doesn't
Yeah.
stop. It keeps going, filling its internal buffer. And so like
Yeah.
they literally don't stop driving. And like some of those dudes, like one of the guys was saying he was gonna lose like $90 an acre or something like that. And he has 1,000 acres.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so like that's how insanely like thin the margin is. Like if the price shifts by like $1, it like destroys the whole economy.
Yeah. So I know, I guess farmers insure their crops too.
Yeah.
And I think some of them will just like let their crop go bad.
Yeah.
For the insurance, because they'll make more money with insurance
Oh yeah.
than they will selling their crop.
Why did they dump the lemons at the recycling place? They just they were the ugly lemons, or
I think a little bit of both.
they couldn't sell them, or it was like they didn't have enough time to sell them.
Yeah, I think it was that they were ugly, and that I think it was like a price fixing thing.
Because they
almost.
they don't want to saturate the market. So like
Yeah.
they have these lemons that like either don't get sold, and they don't want to do anything with them because then they'll like have an influx. Like if the demand isn't high enough to buy them.
Oh yeah, like they'll literally
Mm.
lose money if they start
Yeah.
selling if the price drops.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
the price can't
They've got
drop.
to achieve a sour equilibrium.
You see, exactly right. There's like perfect sweet citric acid equilibrium where they grow more than the demand, and they only sell to the demand, and they never sell. Like they
Yeah.
do not increase the supply past the current demand. And so they literally like they truck these lemons, like semi trucks full of lemons, to the agricultural, like to the yard waste center, and they get processed and turned into compost.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that's crazy. And like it makes sense, right? Like why, like, oh, you have all this extra food, but if you like dump the food into the system, like it screws your
There's
entire
like
market
literally
up.
nowhere else to put those lemons.
They can't
I
do
mean,
anything, or it
Yeah.
screws everything up for
Yeah.
them. And it's like, okay, well, like, yeah, maybe there's like where government cheese came from, right? Like they had too much dairy, and so they like made, or like what the hell happened with government cheese? You know this, you know a little bit of this? You know what
I've
government
heard
cheese
that.
I don't
I've
even
heard the
know
story.
actually.
The government cheese was
Yeah.
cheese that the government would give you.
Like-
Like literally, they would give you cheese, And
Where would you
apparently,
get the cheese?
you might
the
maybe
government.
pick it up, or they
I mean, but do they like mail it to you like
food
a
drive,
like in an
probably.
envelope with some
You're
Kraft
asking
singles?
too many
You
details.
probably go pick it up from like.
Listen,
food
you're
drive.
asking too many questions, man.
So like they would store. They had like way too much milk, and I don't even remember why. It was like a
I think
while
we
ago.
still do.
We still have too much
Yeah.
dairy. So then like it's in our
we save
best
it.
interest to have too much dairy,
Mhm.
right? Because if we have too much dairy, what happens if something goes wrong? We still have dairy, right? If you have just enough dairy, which is kind of like what I guess the market dictates, then if something goes wrong, all of a sudden it's like really close to a dairy shortage. And so you take taxpayer dollars that wouldn't normally buy milk and you use it to buy milk because that keeps like the dairy market stable, like more than stable. So it's like kind of robust. Like this all makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Like in the form of a subsidy is like you give them extra money to make sure that the production is always above what you need so that if there's a problem, you still have, it's like
Yeah.
having a savings account.
Yeah, it's the food supply.
Right.
I mean,
it's
yeah.
a savings account for your food supply. You stimulate the industry a little bit more than it naturally is to make it more robust. And so they for whatever fucked up reason had like a shit ton of milk. And they're like, what do we do with this milk? Like it was like apparently such a big problem they couldn't even you can't get rid of it because like where do you dump it, in the ocean or something? And so they turned it into cheese, like really
Volcano.
shitty cheese, and they like stuck it into mountains.
Is that where
Dude, I
American
just said
cheese
volcano.
comes
That's
from?
pretty
Yeah.
close.
Huh?
Is that where American cheese comes from?
I think maybe some food they like to figure out how to make like the cheese like last forever. And so it just like became like a thing where it was just like you get free cheese because you taxpayers basically paid for it,
Wow.
and the government like was able to stabilize it, make it shelf stable, and then stored it in caves. And
In caves.
Yeah, I heard that there was like an absurd amount of cheese in caves.
yeah,
Is it
It's
still?
cool.
Do we still have cave cheese?
probably. I don't think it's as much. I think there was some specific
forgotten
thing. John, is there?
cave
You want to
full
look up
of
why we have
cheese?
government cheese? Like why did we end up at some point in time with way too much
Well,
dairy?
I know that I'm pretty sure there still is like a national like dairy strategic reserve because
Really?
it stores so well. They just dehydrate it. So there's like powdered,
Like powdered
you know,
milk.
yeah, tons of it. Yeah. Like right next to all
Ah.
the extra oil that we
Yeah.
have and stuff like
Like
that.
the same facility.
Probably, you know,
Next to nuclear waste. It's like being irradiated constantly, keeps it going forever. You could do raw milk next to like the nuclear storage site
Oh yeah.
and just constantly irradiate it. Would it stay fresh forever?
It would actually probably get to a point where it's like degrading the proteins.
Like it's destroying, it's ripping apart the molecules of the
atoms,
milk. But like
yeah.
what would it turn into?
gas.
Oh really?
Eventually.
Oh, it would like wait,
Eventually.
actually it would like decompose it with nuclear energy?
Yeah, probably.
Like the same thing that happens when bacteria eats it? Like what would it turn into methane?
I mean, probably not. I mean,
Or something? Just like
something.
nasty smelling stuff?
or
Oh, yeah,
neutron
John
activation.
found a picture of
radioactive cheese.
a bunch of cheese wheels. God, it really looks like actual cheese. Apparently it's like not good. Or like okay. Maybe it's an
Huh.
acquired
I mean, it
taste.
was made out of.
Yeah, what was the gist of like why they had so much extra milk? Oh God, AI overview. Stabilized dairy prices dating back to Great Depression, government buy surplus. During the 70s, high prices and subsequent subsidy program led to a massive overproduction of milk. So like they like over subsidized, high prices and subsidy. So maybe they over stabilized the dairy market.
Yeah.
They like fucked up and like missed the mark. And so they ended up like with way too much milk.
Yeah, but now the government's giving away free cheese.
They're giving away free cheese.
People aren't going to be buying cheese
Yeah.
at the grocery store.
Yeah, but I think
As
that,
much.
dude,
Oh.
I bet you like if we had to have this conversation.
That's why they don't give the lemons away to everybody
Right.
for free.
Well,
exactly.
wait.
Yeah.
I think it's worse than this. Or no, I think it might be more genius. I bet you, if you and I, if we were in this whatever boardroom that they would make this sort of a big national cheese decision in, and we're like, hey guys, we got too much fucking milk. What do we do? And Kevin's over. It's like, what if we just make a shit ton of cheese and then
Everybody
and then,
claps.
Yeah, everyone claps, and then someone else is like, well, won't that fuck the cheese market up?
Oh, you throw them out the office window.
But nobody
like
asked that question.
No, they did. And they're like, well, let's just make it a little shitty. And I actually genuinely think that like government cheese was like not good.
Hmm.
Like it's called government cheese, not good cheese.
Yeah.
And I genuinely actually think if I had to speculate, and it wasn't just complete coincidence, that they sort of just made it not great, but it was free.
It's free calories.
Free
It was edible.
calories.
You wouldn't starve. But if you wanted that cheddar,
You had to pay for it.
you wanted that
And
Swiss.
so, like,
yeah.
if you could get like free whiz cheese, would that stop you from buying a high quality cheese like Kraft Singles?
Wait, that really threw me off.
Wait. I would not buy Kraft Singles.
What about store brand Kraft Singles?
No, I'm not I'm a cheese guy.
What kind of cheese?
I like Gouda, Gruyere. There's lots of good cheeses, man.
What's the difference?
The way they taste.
Oh. Yeah, but they don't have little bits of plastic around them
Yeah.
to keep them extra fresh.
Or
I'll-
wax.
Yeah.
I'll sacrifice. Yeah.
My favorite like Kraft single is when some of the cheese got smashed on the like the sort
Oh,
of folded part, like the
yeah.
heat sealed part, and so kind of like it's stuck in like the checkered pattern where it like heat seals the plastic.
Oh.
Like a little crusty bit. Yeah,
Yeah, that's gross.
I like that part. No, I just think it's like interesting, like how you would deal with a situation like that. Like, what do you do when you have too much milk? But it's better than what do you do when you don't have enough. Like,
Yeah, at least it still contributes to the food supply in some
Right.
way.
but then they do shit like what was like all the corn and then like ethanol, like bio, like the
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like is that sort of feels like not the right way, or even like the beef subsidies, right? Where it's like apparently we pay like the cost of a hamburger is actually way more than we pay for at the store because we like already pay a bunch of money to the beef industry.
Oh, through taxes or something?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
subsidies. That seems sort of less important to me, right? Because like, what happens if you don't have any beef? Like nothing really, right? Like, who gives a shit? But milk
Just eat
feels,
chicken instead.
Yeah, you just eat chicken instead, right? We
Yeah.
already like, you know, we've like I think really min-maxed chicken meat production.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What are they? What would
We
they?
eat the eggs. We eat the
Yeah.
chicken sometimes together.
Yeah.
Or
I don't
chickens.
really eat that much beef.
I don't either.
Like maybe once a week.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's gotten really expensive too. I think the only time I eat it is hamburgers. Like
Yeah.
because Chelsea doesn't eat beef, and so I don't really cook steak for myself. And I hate buying steaks at restaurants. I fucking hate steak restaurants.
What about
Yeah.
hamburgers?
That's fine, but like shitty hamburgers.
Yeah.
But like
Not a
steak,
$17 hamburger.
No,
I'm
no,
like
$17 hamburgers.
In-N-Out's like
In-N-Out's
peak for me.
perfect.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
McDonald's
Yeah.
sucks ass. McDonald's like really is actually like not great.
No, like
Oh,
every time
no.
I've eaten there in the past several years, I've gotten like sick.
But a steak, like an actual steak at a restaurant, always feels like such an absolute waste of money. And like if you can cook a steak at home better, like just as good, if not better than what you could do at a restaurant for like, I don't know, a quarter of the price.
Oh yeah, it's so cheap to cook at home.
It's like one of the easiest things to make yourself. It's way easier than I think any of the side dishes for a steak are harder to make.
The
than a steak
secret for a
itself.
tasty steak is just garlic butter.
Yeah, just a bunch of butter and a bunch of garlic, and you just watch
Salt
a
and
YouTube
pepper.
video. Yeah, salt and pepper, and you'll like pretty
I
much
want a
nail
steak
it.
now. Oh, man.
I don't.
No?
No, I mean I'll eat one, but like,
I haven't
don't-
had one.
I'm with Kevin. I
Yeah.
like steaks.
It's definitely not $40. Like going out to dinner
No.
getting a
Oh,
$40,
no.
$50 steak. or
I'll get
something.
like a 5-pack of steaks from like Costco, and I'll cut them in half horizontally, like
Yeah.
so, like they're a little bit thinner.
Yeah.
Then you get 10 steaks out of it.
Do you eat them in a week or
$70.
you freeze them?
I freeze them.
That seems blasphemous.
No, I'll freeze them, and I'll have one once in a while.
Is a frozen steak the same as a not frozen steak?
Well, you have to thaw it first, but yeah.
No, but like I'm not saying that, asshole. I'm saying does it degrade the quality?
not really.
It definitely
No.
does. It's gonna
Eh.
make it less juicy, because you're gonna like obliterate your like all this freaking little spiky ice kingdom inside of there when it like all the cells explode because the
No,
ice.
you just
Tenderized.
yeah, you just
Hey.
get the hammer.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it's a tenderizer.
Does it actually?
I have no idea.
I think that's time for an experiment.
You think I couldn't tell the difference?
I don't think you can tell the difference.
Mm, you're
liquid
probably right.
nitrogen frozen steak versus
be good.
fridge frozen steak.
That's a good short. You should do that.
Yeah.
I've heard that the flash freezing does not expand, let the ice get as nasty.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well,
I
that's
don't know why.
also how you kill parasites in sushi, right?
Getting them below a certain
They have
temperature.
to be flash frozen.
But why? What's the point of flash freezing them? Is it to like not ruin the meat?
No, it kills the parasites.
Yeah, but regular freezing would kill it too, then, no?
No.
But like deep flash freezing, is that any better than like long-term flash freezing? Or you probably just have to keep it cold for a certain amount of time or get it down to a certain
I
temperature.
think that once it's flash frozen, actually, I don't know if
What is the flash and flash frozen?
can you take regular salmon and then flash freeze it at home?
Is it the rate
No.
of change or is it the temperature?
The word flash, I think, is a big hint in this term, John. What does flash frozen mean? John. There's awkward silence, John. What is rapid freezing? There's got to be a
Rapid freezing.
terminology.
freezing.
Okay.
Where'd Nigel go?
So
But to a does it have to go? Does it
just
just have
turned into cheese.
Yeah, like negative 100C, negative 473C, or is it 72? Is it 3?
I forget.
I don't know.
0K.
I don't really deal with those temperatures.
Oh,
I forget them.
liquid nitrogen is 75K.
Rapidly freezing direct contact liquid nitrogen, negative 196C. Yes, I think you just like freeze it really fast, and so the crystals don't have time to grow.
Wow.
I think they turn into like blades. Like they turn into like a spiky thing that just obliterates the cells. So if you flash freeze it, you end up with higher quality meat when it's thawed.
Well, I thought it had something to do with like you could get sick from eating like salmon raw unless it's flash
So they
frozen.
have to freeze it. I think they bring it down below freezer temperature. Like I think they bring it down. I mean, God, it looks like they bring it down to like negative. Is liquid
That's
nitrogen that cold?
insane if they actually do that.
I think they do.
Aren't you producing like liquid nitrogen or liquid oxygen? You could probably flash freeze some stuff.
Yeah.
You should. I think that's a good story for your short. I was like, I'm worried my meat has parasites in it, so I bought a cryo cooler to generate liquid nitrogen.
Just find some way to justify it.
Yeah.
You have a microscope though. I think it'd be cool to see
Yeah.
like the difference
Oh,
of
before and
the
after?
tissue, of like regular freezer freezing versus flash
Yeah,
freezing.
you could like see the ice crystals kind of thing.
Like actually like if they're huge and potentially like destroying.
Yeah,
stuff.
like if you slow cool it, then yeah, you're definitely gonna have bigger crystals.
Then you could like measure the amount of like liquid that leaves it just kind of during like a standard cook, like cook it in a bag or something, and then see if it's like a noticeable difference.
And then you wouldn't even have to taste the difference because you could see it.
Yeah, you could see that. You know, you would just weigh it. You would. I think it would. I think it'd make a big difference.
I think you'd be able to tell just by looking at it once they're
Visually?
thawed.
I think you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I have a suspicion that just like the freezer frozen steak is like maybe slightly like drier.
All right, fine. You're right.
No, I'm just saying.
Maybe.
There's
know
only
what?
one way to find out.
I bet you're such a good cook though, it doesn't matter.
I'm just trying to get you to cook a steak for me.
Just garlic butter. Yeah. I'll make a steak for you
What
sometime.
about salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper will be included.
Okay. No, we're a chicken household.
Oh.
No more beef. All right. It's making me hungry.
Yeah, that's the podcast.
Welcome to the Safety Third podcast.
We'll see you guys next time. Thank you to everybody who supports us on Patreon. You can get all, I think we're at like 2,500 extra podcasts up on Patreon now. Is that right, John? Does that number sound right to you? Yeah, John said sure.
Yep.
So we'll see you guys over on Patreon. If you want all the extra podcasts we've recorded, they're there and only there. And your support is the only thing that keeps this podcast going.
It keeps the lights
Genuinely.
on.
Yeah. And thanks for the lights, Tommy.
You got it.
And also Aperture /
Amaran.
And what do you want? Do you want to promote anything?
Yeah, I'll be doing a video on my channel. There's probably a video on my channel already about this whole lighting setup if you want to see how we did it.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of cool stuff. You've got the light bars, you've got the gobos projecting the there's that one. And then what the hell? Where'd it go?
John
Just
You
turned
turn it
off.
off, you right back?
people,
Oh,
we don't
yeah.
have enough people subscribing
We-
to us on
we-
Patreon. The
we
lights
got
are
all the
turning
lights.
off.
We
All
got
the
the
lights
like
are-
the tree, like the sun going through the tree, kind of like the foliage shadow.
Yeah.
The key lights, side lights. What's
The
that one?
one-
Is that the key light?
That's our key light right
That's
there.
our key light. And then these are, what do you call the side
Those
lights?
are- I mean, they're all kind of our key. These are like fill
Wow.
and key lights.
John,
doesn't
can we
matter
get an
what we call 'em, really.
explosion?
Yeah. This is a bunch of lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is sick. John, does it look better? John says it looks better.
Yeah, all the lights are connected to John's phone.
So thanks everybody on Patreon. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Aperture Amaran. We'll see you guys on Patreon or next week. We love you. Nigel died, by the way. That's why he's not here.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Rip. Farting noises start playing. Do we have a fart sound, John?
I'm gonna go.
You play the song outro?
I don't think we have an outro song, just the
Oh,
intro song.
cool.
We just play the intro song in reverse.